What's happening, YouTube? How is everybody doing? It's so good to see you guys again and again and again. Let us know how you're doing today. Creed's Royal Oud in this very much collector's item 120 ml bottle. So if you're looking at this in 5 or 10 years from now, you'll be going, wow, that's worth a lot of money. I don't know what these retail for now anyway, or anymore. I know when I had bought this, it was 330 Canadian dollars. That's what I paid for it, discounted from Fragrance X. But Creed's Royal Oud. Oud. If I'm naming this, I would have called this Creed's a Royal Cedar. So I'm not sure if by oud they mean cedar or they mean oud. But whatever, I don't know. It's a very smoky, dark, woody perfume, so possibly there is some oud there, but it's a very fresh perfume, and that's kind of where the confusion may be. Usually oud, something like this, would be paired with, you know, this is smoky. I find this smoky, dark, and mysterious, but because it's fresh and it's wet and it lacks that dryness, the incense, the dry, smoky, churchy aspect, I think that's where it's getting lost, you know. But regardless, there's a lot of fresh wood here. Incense, balsams, spices. It's a spicy, woody perfume. Very spicy, super spicy. It's fresh, it's spicy, and woody, and it's very clean. I don't find this offensive at all in the least. No skanky oud, no dirty notes. It's just a lot of cedar wood. Cedar, fresh cut cedar, chopped cedar, growing cedar, pine. There's some pine trees in here as well. I get a lot of pine, some pine tar. And even with all those sharp notes, you know, the spice in here, the Angelica to me, it smells much more woody and spicy than it does a floral. This really lacks a floral component to me. It's all fresh spice, warm spices, and fresh wood. But it's all very round in those spices are all very sharp and biting. Cedar is sharp. The spices here, cardamom, nutmeg, it feels like there might be some cinnamon as well. Sharp, but this is a very round perfume, and I love that kind of cozy roundness to it, softness. It's big and bold and tenacious, and it does a lot of work. There's some musk in here as well, that Creed musk. Very round, fun, fresh, minty, mentholated. And this, I'm not sure about the oud, but might be some dark woods in here, you know. Might be Gaiac. It's bitter. There's a bitterness to it in the opening. And that's coming from galbanum, which is a plant resin. And that, you know, the galbanum is spicy on its own. It's so masculine. This is so uber masculine, you know. And that's the first thing that comes to mind when I sprayed this morning. It was like spice and woods. And that's kind of what Creed's known for. I was like, this is so bloody masculine. You know, but so well done. And if I'm honest, like, this reminds me of a Fukcboy perfume. This is what fuckboys would wear, or this is what I would picture a fuckboy wearing. Like, if I smell this on a dude at a club or a bar, I know he's there with one intention, and it's to get laid. Like, this is very assertive, it's bold, it's confident, it's good perfume. It's not really my thing, and I hate saying that because it's not, but I know if I were to wear this like 3 or 4 or 5 times, I would absolutely fall in love with it. But right now, its intention, the way it is intended, it's not the things that I typically wear. I like my florals. I like softer, rounder things. This is very, I find this assertive, which is great. I feel like I'm kind of over this kind of hard, this has got a hard exterior shell, you know, and that's not really me anymore. I much prefer rounder, warmer, cozier things, softer. But yeah, this is really good. It's really nicely blended. It's got a beautiful fresh accord to it. I feel like, you know, when I smell this, I feel like I'm outdoors. It's very woodsy. It has a lot of outdoor qualities. I feel like I'm almost outdoors in the wintertime on a mountain in, let's say, a forest surrounded by cedar trees, by pine trees, and I'm just standing there and I'm inhaling a deep breath of fresh winter air. That's what this feels like. It's very fresh. You got the warm woods. You got the beautiful contrast. It's a very beautiful fragrance. Beautifully blended. It feels like there's some vanilla in the base, something warm and cozy. Yeah, very assertive. But I enjoyed it. You know, I enjoyed this. I enjoyed wearing this all day. It made me feel good. It made me, I felt very masculine, you know. And I don't go throughout my days feeling like that. It's not something I ever, I normally feel. Like, it's not a feeling that comes up in me as like, I feel really manly today, you know what I mean? I'm just usually myself. But wearing this, it brought out a lot of those qualities, you know, more, almost the way Fahrenheit did. Almost the way Fahrenheit did. And I you know, I love Fahrenheit for what it is as well, but it was, I have the same complaints with Fahrenheit. It's just like too spicy woody, you know? It's a hard exterior shell, and I want something, you know, softer, warm, like my thing, my the things that I love, you know, the powders, the florals. I love woods as well, but Fukcboy. There's nothing wrong with Fukcboys, right? Fukcboys, they wear fragrance too, and that's what they like. Royal Oud. Yeah, it's got that Fahrenheit Terre de Hermes thing going on. I see, you know, in a very small view. It's very green. It's much greener than Fahrenheit, and Terre is orange. It's not green at all, but beautiful fragrance. There's a fruitiness in here that I noticed today that I don't remember before, and it might be the pink pepper. The pink pepper is a listed note, but I feel like there's more than just pink pepper. There's more, but it's really deep underneath. It's not a sweet fruitiness on top. You really need to pull it in to kind of capture that, and it's almost like the last trail of breath that you pull in, you get like that, the ending of the fruitiness, which is quite lovely. There you go. Creed Royal Oud. Let us know what you think of this. Is it a Fukcboy perfume? Is it something you enjoy or not? Let us know why. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Until then, be well.